high-speed chase in hot springs.
Welcome to episode 8.
This is the last national park. Here we go again.
This wraps up our trip from last year.
It's vertical instead of horizontal.
I think a fly just flew right in front of me.
And we're on our way to Hot Springs National Park, but we decided to swing down from Colorado into New Mexico. And if you've been following us throughout all of these episodes, you found that even though the national parks are kind of our end destination along the journey, we've actually run into a number of national monuments, some that we didn't even plan on.
We stopped at Capulin Volcano. It's called like an apple cider rim volcano. What does that mean? Something about apple cider. Cinder cone. Just like apple cider.
You can drive up to the top, park along the rim,
and then walk down into it, and it was really cool, and you see all the like lava rock and different things.
So the cool thing again about the 4th grader pass. Thank you, Elliot.
Thanks, Elliot.
Thanks, Elliot.
Okay, stop.
It not only gets you into national parks, but also a bunch of national monuments, like this volcano in New Mexico.
Of course we're watching out for snakes, because it's like a ton of tree kind of things, like bushes or something.
And then we thought we heard one in the bushes when we were taking a picture. The vent has long been plugged by solid lava, such as the rocks you see in front of you. Oh, it's extinct. So the hill is still there, the evidence of it is still there, no more lava, it can't erupt.
The volcano is just another quick stop on our way through New Mexico, through Texas.
And we stopped in Oklahoma City. We really just wanted a break and to use the pool and to kind of chill and not be sleeping in a tent.
Swimming was really fun.
And then we filmed ourselves going in.
There's a bunch of cool places in Oklahoma City that we visited.
We went to an amazing taco place called Fuzzy's.
It has these cube potato thingies, and they're amazing.
I really liked Nashbird. It came highly recommended, and I don't regret that stop at all.
We also rode on water taxis in the Bricktown Canal.
It was pretty cool to be in the middle of the city on a boat.
So they tell you a lot about the history of Oklahoma City and the Sooners. And it's super fun.
I also liked being on the water taxi. It reminded me just a little bit, not totally, but like a little bit of being in Venice. We went to the Oklahoma City National Memorial. I cried before I even got in. On the outside, along the fences, they have letters and things like that, stuffed animals, things the families have left to communicate to the ones they lost there. It's gut-wrenching.
Every little detail, there's just this weight and significance to everything. Just the way that they've all laid it out, you feel a connection to the families affected by that bombing. I've been to the museum years ago, and I could barely make it through the museum. At the end, I was just weeping. Jill couldn't even make it off the street without crying, and so we decided to skip the museum this time.
Thank you. Buddy, look at that. That's chocolate whipped cream on there. That's amazing, dude.
Is it good?
So for us, Oklahoma City was a winner. And it's a good thing we stopped when we did, because we were going to go see friends and family, and we hadn't showered in a while.
We tried to play Just Dance in the car, and it's like suddenly you're doing like this, and then suddenly it was hard.
So from there, we went to Arkansas. We wanted to go to Hot Springs National Park, and our friends kind of warned us. They're like, this is not like a normal national park.
So at first you assume, oh, Hot Springs, it's just a national park like all of them. And then you go there, it's like New York there.
So unlike a lot of the national parks, Hot Springs was actually made a national park after it had been settled. That's kind of why it's a different national park. You go to it and it's a city, it's a town where people live, and there's restaurants and all kinds of stuff like that. You don't feel like you're in a preserved national park exactly, with all the nature and everything.
It was a destination that a lot of people traveled to when they heard about it, because at the time they were thinking of the healing qualities of the natural hot springs. So when you're there, it's actually building after building, kind of like a spa. And actually at one point they call it the Great American Spa. And when you explore these buildings, they have locker rooms, they have gyms, because it's a place where people would come and retreat.
There's a place that dispenses hot springs water for free. We didn't have our own container, so we had to buy one, and it was worth it. And for some reason, we never drank the water. We just have kept it.
It might still be fresh, it might not. So if you want to buy it, just comment below.
We had some really great friends living in Hot Springs at the time, and they showed us Lake Catherine State Park. The trail we took was Falls Branch Trail, and at the end there's a really great swimming hole, which was so good for the boys at the time.
They took us to a couple parks, a garden where they had this really cool chapel.
It is so beautiful. I love it. If you're into architecture, I think you would really like this stop.
So that was the last stop on our national parks tour with Elliott's Pass.
We knew we could have just headed home straight from Great Sand Dunes, but we kind of wanted to explore a lesser known, lesser visited national park.
Thanks for watching.
And I hope you enjoyed our National Park series.
It's really fun feeling like we're doing these journeys with you.
And Quinn is actually in 4th grade, so the cool thing is that we're planning in 2023 to hit a whole bunch of new national parks that we have never been to. So you gotta subscribe.
And click the bell if you want to see more videos like this.
And more than anything, we hope that it encourages you to travel as well and to learn a bit of history along the way.
A national park, just like all other national parks. We are in a national park right now. Obviously.
The guy in there was smoking a cigarette.
National park. Whatever. Thank you, Hot Springs.